Hey Leo, how are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. Today I'm bringing you guys your February love reading. Now this energy is going to be for the whole month of February. So we're going to take a look and see what is going on around you, Leo, and then we'll see what energy we have coming in for the month ahead. Just know that I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. I send you all much love and light. I'm filling your reading with love and light. And before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit into the reading. So Leo, let's take a look and see what is going on. What's going on around us, and then we're going to see what is coming in. Okay, let's look at the present. Still watching you, Leo. I know for the last two Leo readings, I keep seeing this same energy here. So that's spirit letting us know that there's someone who definitely has their eye on you, and I'm telling you that they picture a future with you. They do, because they look at you as someone who has everything that they could possibly want. This is not energy to be taken lightly here, Leo, because it's Aquarius's energy. I see Pisces energy here as well. So you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces, or you could have that in your chart, Leo. But it's like this person is watching you. They're visualizing the future, and the future to them looks very beautiful, very bright, very sunny. Figuring out a way, and I say figuring out because this is like watching from afar, and you may not know that they're doing it. However, they're doing it. Whether you guys connect on social media, that's really the way that most people are able to spy these days. So for some of you, you may even live near this person, because I just see them being in this energy of being able to look out and see you. But even deeper than that, the reason that they're spying, is because some of you might have pushed this person away, because I see the energy of someone who's just like, no, I cut that person off after something came to light, after I realized something about them. Something was definitely revealed, and it switched someone's whole energy. They became closed off. They became very protective, very guarded, and even could have even been very sharp with their words, because this is someone who is not playing any games. They don't have time. They can't be bothered, and that's how fast they'll cut someone off. So it's after something was revealed, this person got cut off. So now what they're doing is watching you from afar, Leo, and thinking very positively, thinking that they're still going to be able to have a chance with you. That's what I can see here. They feel like they're going to be able to prove themselves, come into your life, and offer you something that makes you feel like you are loved, that makes you feel like this person is paying attention to you, that they care about what's going on with you, that they're offering their heart. And this person wants to come back and be very generous with you, because I see this energy where someone felt like they weren't getting the attention. Do you see what's on this card is like feeling like they have to beg? It's all symbolism. Feeling like they have to beg for things to be fair, for things to be balanced, for this person. Reciprocity is what someone felt they were begging for. And they got sick and tired of it. To be honest with you, they got sick and tired of it. And they probably saw a different side to this person that they haven't seen before. But I mean, it's because it's important to understand that this is someone who is sick and tired of it, and done playing what they feel are games, done not knowing, just done with it. So that could be your energy, Leo, or it could be someone that you're dealing with, or if you're cross-watching this could be your energy. Nevertheless, it's what's here, so you'll know how this pertains to you. But what I see now is them spying, they're watching, and they're kind of fantasizing because they still have a lot of hope that they're going to be able to pick up the pieces and put things back together. So just know that when we see this kind of energy, it's important for you to know, Leo, just how beautiful and just physically attractive they think you are, whether you're a man or a woman. The gender doesn't matter. It's about like the inner beauty, the outer beauty, and it's like looking at this person as though they have everything. It's like a dream. This is like a dream. That's how they feel. They feel like to be with someone who's so beautiful, not only on the outside but on the inside, would just be like total wish fulfillment. That's what's here. And I can see where they're watching and thinking of ways to restore, to give that reciprocity. So someone will realize that they feel this way. So a lot of spying is going on, even if you don't know about it, because this person has a sneaky way of doing it. They do. And I'm laughing just because it may not be in the most obvious ways that you think of being able to look in on this person and know what's going on with them. So let's look a little bit further into that Page of Swords, because now I'm curious about this energy here. For some of you, this person is going to approach you in a very roundabout way. Could even have someone that they know is part of your family talk to you somehow. That's what I can see here. And they feel like they feel like some of them feel like they can't approach you directly. Maybe they messed up things too much, or maybe they're just, with someone being in that energy of like, they may feel like it's impossible to speak directly to you. So what they'll do is like have someone, could even be like a mutual friend. That's what they're thinking of doing, at least. That is what they're thinking of doing. And it's because they want to see where things could go. Because what this person has on their mind is the future. Looking out and feeling like what they want could come to them. Feeling like it could be very bright and sunny and happy. They want to be back in your good graces because they know that that's a beautiful place to be. They know that with you, they would never be neglected. They because Leos have such big hearts, and that's what they're missing. That's what they want so badly, to be able to feel and realize again and have it back in their life. So it's not just all about your physical appearance, Leo, and the beauty and just the attraction that's there, because I mean there's a lot of chemistry that's here. It's both sexually, physically, emotionally. That's what's here. So it's important for you to know that they do feel this way, Leo. But I know some of you are still in this mood where you're like, no, I don't care what they have to say. I don't want to listen to them. That's what's going on now. But we're going to take a look and see what's coming in. I want to look at this Aquarius energy that's here. So this Libra energy is flipping over. Someone was being way too logical when it came to the decisions that they were making, which is foolish because they feel like they let someone get away from them that they should have never let go of. So now what this person is doing is reevaluating the way that they make decisions, and they're like, you know what, why did I do that? Why did I think so logically about it? Because it's almost like someone felt like, oh no, I want to take all of these appropriate steps before I give in to Why though? Why? That's crazy. I mean, I'm a Leo myself, so I'm like, if the love is there, just go for it. Just embrace it. But not everyone thinks that way. Not everyone can handle the intensity of those emotions, especially when they're looking at this person like they are everything, and they may feel like they don't have enough to offer this person. So what they were doing, Leo, is thinking very logically about like who they are and what they have to offer, could even be feeling inadequate. So it's important for you to know that that's what's going on in their mind. But now I see this effort that they want to put in, this effort that they want to put into the connection to make you feel whole, to make you feel uplifted, and to make you feel special, and to let you know how they feel about you. All right, Leo. So now let's take a look and see what is coming in for the month of February. Let's see what Spirit shows us. And remember, these could be your feelings, Leo. It could be how someone feels about you, whoever's watching this. It could be your feelings. You'll know which way the reading speaks to you. So let's see what is coming in. So there's some Scorpio energy that's coming through, as well as Virgo. So you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo, or you could have that in your chart. Leo, someone is still going to hold on tight to you. They're still going to hold on tight to you because I see this energy of still wanting something very, very serious with you, Leo. So some of you might even make this it's a beautiful connection, but some of you might make this person wait a little longer till you know for sure, till you can trust 100% that the same behavior is not going to repeat itself. That's what I can see here. This Taurus energy is here as well, so you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. So you have someone who's still kind of waiting, but they're waiting very hopefully throughout the month that they're going to get their chance and like magic will strike. And just these, because I see a lot of excitement that's here. I see a lot of chemistry, not only physically, but it's also sexually, and it's because of that chemistry, it feels like anything is possible. I see someone here feeling like they can come out of their shell, feeling like they want to warm up with that Virgo energy. So that could be what you eventually do, Leo, throughout the month. It could be what you eventually do. It's about still being in this reflective mentality, though, because someone here is feeling like, you know what, I'm fine by myself. I don't need to be bothered with all of this nonsense, all of this stuff that, is going to be, because what's here is like, it feels like someone was keeping secrets in a way, and kind of they were, by having all of these emotions and not going for it. So they are kind of keeping it secretive. So Leo, I can see where you're in this energy of being fine, being totally fine, being alone, because you're getting a lot accomplished. This is how you feel. It's like self work that you're doing, but it's also nice to not have any of the distractions. But I can see with the way someone is still around, still waiting, there's chemistry that grows. And from that chemistry, someone is going to open up. So you may very well, when you feel like the time is right, Leo, give this person a chance and open back up to them. Because I see a lot of, it's a lot of sexual chemistry though. So that's important for you guys to know, because some of you may have felt like that was the whole basis of the connection before. And I do see a lot of sexual chemistry still between you guys. So let's look at that. You want to be careful though, because just look at this. For those of you wondering if this person is going to keep coming in and out of your life like this, I see that they may very well try. So you guys could have someone that comes back around and presents themselves in a way, because I can see here that someone hasn't really changed. So that's important for you to know about them. They haven't really changed, Leo, especially for those of you that felt like this person wanted nothing but like a sexual connection with you. If you wanted so much more because you felt like it's crazy because you guys have something very beautiful here. It's like this twin soul energy. And what that is, it is someone who will feel like a best friend and a lover all in one. But you guys are set up to teach each other lessons. So you have to really follow your instincts this month, Leo, because it won't steer you wrong, especially for those of you who feel like you want to make this person wait until you can see if something's really going to develop from the connection. That would be a good idea for those of you who feel like you should do that, because I can see where this person may try to come across like they made a change, and I don't see them changing. I see you guys starting to come out of your shell where you feel like you don't want to be, isolated so much anymore. And what this is like, not necessarily feeling like you need someone, but it's more like, you know what, I think I'll start to see like what is out there for me. So this is important. This is important, especially if you're a cross watcher and you are the one who wants to get back with this Leo. If you come across as you're only wanting something like sexual, or if you come across the wrong way, you're going to make a very bad impression on this person. So that's important for you to know. Someone is saying, I need to know that they have truly changed. But I do see the energy of opening up. But just be careful if you do, Leo. You don't want to get tricked by this person. And that's for those of you who feel like the connection is just really sexually based. I can see where it still is. It still is. This is someone who, yes, it's very amazing physically, intimately, emotionally. The chemistry is unlike anything you've had with someone else. But you just have to be careful with them, because it's like they're trying to bring the same energy around you again. For others of you, I see like a change in mindset. I know it's a fine line, and that's only for those of you who feel like you can't trust this person because the connection has been highly, highly sexual. For others of you wondering if you should give this a chance because they're watching you and they want to come back around, I do see where someone is not going to hold on so tight to their heart as far as guarding it. So let's look into this. Because the overall energy is very positive around you guys. It's like feeling like you can have everything you want. And this could be how someone feels about you. Still very, very hopeful about the connection. Okay, let's see. This Four of Pentacles. I mean, it's just this same energy of twin flame here over and over and over again. That's what's here. But I want you to be careful, because there's a lot of trickery that I can see. This is not to be taken lightly, because this is someone who they lie, and they're dishonest even about how they feel. This is someone who's out to really get what they want. and they think about the consequences later. So this is a strong message for those of you who keep going around and around in the circle with this person, because I see where it's hard for you to keep them at bay, but some of you should. Some of you really should just not even give in to this person's advances at all, because they're being very tricky, they're being very deceptive, and ultimately this is not someone that you can really trust with your heart. Okay, so just be aware of this person, especially if you guys have already cut them off, like I kept seeing reading after reading in January. They do want to come back around. And you have a lot of communication that's coming in here for you, Leo. And it's something that can feel very surprising, because when we see this kind of communication, it's like someone who hasn't opened up in that way before. And it's almost like, can you believe what this person is saying? So I just still feel like I should tell you to be careful about this person, though. Just be careful, because if they've hurt you once, I can see here where you may feel hurt by them again. So you want to trust your instincts and just really watch this person and see what they're doing. Even if you feel like the communication is unlike anything you've ever seen from them, if it feels like they're opening up to you and then you feel like you're getting closer to this person, bonding with this person, it's a very, very tricky connection, because there's so much chemistry. There is like genuine love and feelings that are here. But this person has not really changed. Even if they do open up and open up their heart and tell you things that they haven't told you before, I see that there's a possibility, a very, very strong possibility here, Leo, of you regretting embracing this person. I mean, just look at it, because this is like opening up, coming out of your shell, kind of warming up to them, because they'll take you out of this isolation that some of you have been in, where you're just very focused and concentrating on what's going on in your life, concentrating on yourself, fulfilling your resolutions. I see that there's anxiety associated with opening up to this person. It's very, very deceptive that, okay, so what Spirit is telling me is, yes, you guys have an amazing bond, and that bond is real. When you're together, it's real. Those emotions, that chemistry, that passion, it's real. But I want you to understand like what this twin flame energy means. I know you guys may hear all kinds of different things about twin flame connections, because I can tell in some of the comments that you write. For me, what a twin flame connection is that it is someone who you've had many lifetimes with them. That's why you have like an instant connection and there's so much chemistry, because you're actually reuniting with this person again in this lifetime. So throughout all those lifetimes, you guys have been together playing different roles in each other's lives. It's not always a romantic connection. And the point of it is to balance karmic lessons. So someone plays a role in one life and the roles could be reversed in the next life, so you can learn and grow from it. Because what I was taught and what I believe is that the whole purpose of life is to learn. We have certain themes that we want to perfect, and that's the way that we perfect our theme, by learning and growing. So karma is nothing but a balancing of lessons from one lifetime to the next. That's what this twin flame energy is. Those lessons are not always easy. And in fact, if you're going through something and you can't understand why, it's highly likely that you were doing this to someone else in another lifetime. And it's not like you're being punished, it's so you can see what it felt like to them. Okay, so just know that what you guys have gone through with this person is very real as far as the feelings and emotion. But I can see where some of you are caught up in this cycle of being the chasers, and this person keeps running, or however this feels to you, as the whoever's watching this cross watcher. So that's what's happening here, is that with this person, yes, the connection is beautiful, but it's like still chasing them. So I can see it's like a lot of warnings that some of you are getting, because this person, although you have something real when you're together, it is real, and that, being so familiar with them and comfortable with them is real. But that karmic cycle is not really going to change, because it's the sheer nature of the connection. It's something that's set up this way. That's why we're here, is to learn, because we grow spiritually from learning. So I can see where some of you are you might give into that, that pull that you have with them, because I mean, it's outstanding. I can see how much chemistry is here and how it's so hard to resist. But just know that if you do, it's like the same things are happening over and over and over again. And some of you may give in to the passion, into the chemistry, and then that's when you have a true realization of what this is, that it might not ever be more than what it is. Because I know some of you feel like this person should be so much more than what they are in your life. And Leo, remember, this is how someone could feel about you. If you feel like you're the one who's always kind of like turning and running from the connection, if someone wants so much more from you and you just aren't there with this person, that could be the role that you're playing in this lifetime. So I know how charming they can be. That's the thing. And I know that it's probably flattering to hear how much they're watching you. But I also just want you guys to just be mindful and trust your instincts throughout the month, because it's not something that's going to steer you wrong. And the initials B and J are here, so that could be important to you, Leo. But just listen to your intuition, because it's your guides around you, nudging at you, telling you what to do. And I can see where some of you may feel like you made a mistake by opening up to this person again. Okay, so that's very, very important for you all to know, because this is something that it's like feeling very anxious. There's a lot of regret that's here about embracing that connection, opening up to them again. But I know that some of you are going to do what you want, because you still have lessons that you haven't completed yet, that you're still learning. I just don't want anyone to get hurt, especially if this is something that you've already gone back and forth with this person, feeling like you're chasing them all the time. All right, Leo, so now let's take a look and see what is coming in for others of you. Hopefully we'll get a new message, because whenever I try to look deeper, it's like the same message just repeats over and over and over again. But let's see if Spirit will give us another message for what's going on with others of you. Let's see. So let's see what's coming in for others. So more Pisces energy is here. Oh, this is nice. Okay. This is nice. So I can see where, oh, wow. Okay. So important. I'm glad we looked further, because someone, whoever is feeling like they're always chasing and feeling like they're never going to catch this person and may have even cut them off already, they're going to try to come back. But just be very careful because you don't want to get caught up in that cycle. And I can see that if you turn them down the way that, if your intuition is telling you to, if you turn them down and don't, because you're looking at yourself from a different perspective, realizing your worth and what you will and will not accept. And it's like being angry and feeling like you want to release, because this is heavy. This is a lot of emotional baggage. And you know that if you keep carrying it around, it's going to break you. It might have already for many of you. So I can see that if someone's going to decide that, you know what, no, don't text me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear from you. This is all that you want from me, and it's not going to be anything more. Because Queen of Pentacles like this is someone who's mad, they're upset, they're angry, when normally because it's like someone who's taking advantage of your kindness, because when she's like this, she's very sweet, he or she, very sweet, loving, nurturing, accepting, open, giving chance after chance after chance. But you know what? This is someone who's like, I'm fed up and this is so heavy on me, and I don't want to carry around these memories of you and this emotional baggage that's associated with you, and I'm going to put this down because I'm going to do what's right for me. This Libra energy is here. So that's what someone is deciding to do. It's like a huge realization that they have. And it may even be that they're listening to their guides for the first time, because when you guys hear these thoughts and like something that's nudging at you, that's your spirit guides. It's not like, you can call it like your conscience, but it is your guides telling you, and they're like right there nudging at you, telling you what to do. So you really want to listen to what your gut is telling you to do. And that's what I can see here. It's like a huge realization that happens. You see, it's like the light bulb goes off in this person's head, and they're like, you know what? No. And the same sexual chemistry is coming through again, but this time it's like deciding that I don't want to give into it anymore. I don't want to give into it. I'm fine. I'm not going to be, alone and lonely. And it's like, when you do that, Leo, when those of you that are strong enough to break these karmic cycles that you have with this person, I mean, just look what you have coming in. It's like something that you've waited so long for, the offer of a new commitment. And this is not just any old commitment. This is one that is very serious, and it feels like you've waited so long, and it feels like it's from a very blessed and divine place. So I can see where the best way forward for those of you that are ready to break those karmic cycles, because this person's going to come back around again, because they always do. And what happens is that they take advantage of your kindness. What they're doing really is taking advantage of your emotions, because I'm sure that some of you have already expressed to this person how you feel about them, and the way that they spend time with you, you connect, and you have all of this, like, you have an amazing time, you laugh, you love, the sex is amazing, everything feels like it's right, and then they're out of your life again. And what do? They come back around. When they do that, they're taking advantage of the feelings that you have for them, taking your kindness for weakness. So just know that that's what they're doing. They have you in a terrible cycle. But I can see that when those of you that are truly, truly ready, and my point is that just be prepared, because they're going to come back around again. But you'll have to be strong. You'll have to be strong, because I can see that if you give in to the temptation with them, because it is like it's a pull. And it's not easy. But if you give into it again, you're going to be hurt again. You are. And for those of you that are saying, you know what, I'm done with this cycle, there's nothing more that I can learn from it, I want to leave it behind me, I want to put it down, I want to put it down and I want something fair and balanced to come in my life, this is exactly what will come in. I mean, just look at it. This is a very solid, this is new energy. I mean, just look at it. This is something that is real. This is something that is solid. It's something that you've waited a long time for. And it could even come at the moment where you feel like, you know what, I'm just over it. I can't be bothered with anyone else. And when you do, it's like that's when it comes in. And when I say that, it's spiritually when you release it, when you release and let go and finally feel like you can get rest. It's like mentally releasing and letting go, and like an ease will come over you. And you know what that does is it shifts the energy around you to allow something very special, to allow something very real to come in. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles, because this is beautiful energy that's here. Let's see. So this Eight of Wands is flipping over. I'm telling you, you guys, and there's beautiful energy at the bottom of the deck with this Ten of Pentacles. It is. I can see so much where someone keeps trying to come back to you, Leo, keeps trying to come back. They do. They keep trying. So just be very mindful of, for some of you, this could be a person that you want to come back, especially if for whatever your circumstances are, if they're not the same as what's going on with other Leos, where it just felt so sexual. That's really what it boils down to, is the way someone's taking advantage of the other one's emotions, because they always let them come back around, because they always think it's going to be so much more than it is. But I can see where others of you, you may want someone to come back around from the past that you have a lot of positive feelings about. Someone who's in a very good place in life and just has a lot going for them. So I know that's just like a little side note for others of you. But what I can see, the bottom line is, it's when you release and let go and you feel at ease, because from that ease, it removes the blockages. I can see it, like, energetically, like these walls will come down, and what you've wanted to come to you, Leo. I mean, just look at all of this affection and attention. I love seeing this Eight of Wands, because it's like Cupid's arrows. It's a lot of it's attraction, and it's communication. It's very open communication, very passionate about how someone feels, and they're not being shy about it. They're not being shy at all. So when you have this kind of energy around you, it's a surprising amount. It's like, oh wow, they're like texting me all the time, they're calling me all the time. It's being shown a lot of attention, and it's very flattering, and it feels good. But you know what, this person is not just trying to butter you up. This is someone who is doing all of this communication because they want something very, very serious with you. So that's important for you to know. And the main takeaway here is to release and let go, because some of you know you need to let go of that person, whoever that is, because by still having them around, they're blocking you from what you truly deserve. They're blocking you from what you truly deserve, Leo. But the beautiful thing is that I can see many of you are coming into your own, where you're not going to accept this kind of behavior from someone. You are going to be able to like sever that tether and those ties just by like getting angry and wanting something in your life that makes you feel like you are loved, like you're being treated the way that you deserve. It's like a righteous anger that someone has, and they're like, you know what, I don't want to carry this around anymore. I see you differently. I see myself differently. I see things differently. I see the connection with you differently, because someone's going to realize the way that this person takes advantage of their emotions, maybe they haven't yet, because I know that you guys have a lot of fun together. I know that you guys talk and it feels like this is your friend and it feels like it's your lover all in one, because I know the depth of the connection. I can see it. But ultimately what this person is doing is taking advantage of the other one. So what's going to happen is someone's going to look at them in a different light and really sever those ties. And once they do, there's a shift in the energy that allows something very beautiful. This is like a whole new connection. It's a whole new connection that comes in. And for others of you, I see where you want someone from the past to come back around, because I mean that's what this is. It's like someone that you were with before. But it's not, this person is not unhealthy though. They're not unhealthy the way that the other connection was, with that twin. That's what a twin flame connection. That's from my guides tell me, and what I learned and studied about, like a twin soul connection. It's someone who is a catalyst in your life, and they're not always romantic, and you guys will go through like so many ups and downs with that person. But you can sever those ties. It's not something that you have to keep going through, Leo, because I can tell you that if you don't change your mindset, it's going to be the same thing over and over. And don't think that you don't have something coming in. If you have to truly cut them off though. You're going to have to, because once you do that, you'll break those ties. And then it's like you can get what you've waited for a long time. Could feel like you've waited so long. For some of you, you could even been doing this same song and dance with this person for like 4 years, because I can see this energy of 4 that's here. And you also have to know, when you do that, how proud your guides are of you for the tremendous strides that you've made towards your own spiritual growth. So that's important, Leo. It's very important for you guys to try and move forward, because once you do, you have this energy, very, very promising, that's coming in, of someone who wants a commitment. This is someone who wants something very solid and stable, and they're going to keep telling you it, and they are sincere about it. All right, Leo. So just know how much I love you guys. Happy February, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you are new and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do comment, like, subscribe. I already said that. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.